Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be a little bit more of a chill video. I'm just grabbing my camera and going out for a walk. I was trying to script and come up with ideas of what I was gonna talk about next, but it wasn't coming to me. So I figured I was just gonna do something a little bit more casual today. That was really special. That was a pot of whales down there. Cool, I have actually been hoping to see some lately, so there was my chance. I apologize if this video is shaky or if it's not really flowing as well. I'm literally just flying by the seat of my pants with this one. I swear it's like Disneyland on this trail today. Just made it up this cliffside right here. A lot to look at. I'm gonna hang out right here. So I've actually been hearing this message and it's really been ringing loud and clear to me lately, is calling in your tribe. I get asked this a lot, is how do you call in your tribe? How do you call in people who are going to resonate with you? How do you call in people who are going to, be on the same wavelength as you? And one of the most important things that I have realized is it's not just the hobbies. It's not just the similar interests. It's also the way that you carry yourself and the way that you hold yourself and what you allow and don't allow into your space. And one of my close friends who, she's such a blessing, I was asking her for advice the other day about, should I do this or should I do that? Like, do you think it's a little too harsh if I, place these kind of boundaries around myself? And she said, do what you need to do, because you're gonna end up calling in people who actually want you, who respect you, and who, value your time. You don't want to make it easy for the public, because you're not for the entire public. You're for a very specific group of individuals. You want to call in people who are going to hold themselves to your level. It's not just people who share similar interests, it's people who share a similar level of being. A really good example of this is one of the readers or spiritual channels who I follow. The way he runs his readings is you book with him and he doesn't give you like a set date of when the reading comes out. It'll come out when the time is right for you. And upon seeing that at first, I was like, oh, that's a little weird. Like, I'm not used to that. I'm always used to there being a due date or, at some point knowing when the reading is going to come out. What I ended up realizing is by doing that, he's calling in people who are patient, who value the way that he operates, who, are okay with waiting because they trust that it's going to come out at the time that's right for them. And I think that that's a really beautiful thing. It's like I said, it's weeding out the people who don't respect that and who, aren't able to really appreciate the way that someone else operates, and essentially. So, that doesn't just apply to, the way that you run your business. It applies to anything. It applies to your friendship circles. It applies to, honestly, whatever that you allow into your life and don't allow into your life. One of the biggest things that I've learned is, depending on what you allow into your life, right? Depending on what you allow yourself to experience is what you're telling the universe you want more of, right? And this applies with law of attraction. Law of attraction talks about this all the time. So basically, when you allow yourself to have your boundaries infringed upon, or say, someone says a joke that you don't like, or someone pushes you over, whatever it may be. When you don't draw the line and when you don't call it out, you can't just say you're going to do something and then not do it. You know, if you say, I have this standard, or I hold these beliefs and this value, and then when the time comes down to it, where you're being tested to see, are you going to uphold that boundary? If you don't actually, like, in this physical world, uphold, you know, your boundaries or your standards, then it's the whole as above, so below rule, right? You know, whatever your mindset is in, you have to be able to root it down here into the physical existence too. If you're trying to find your soul tribe, if you're trying to attract your soul tribe, you gotta start showing the universe that's what you want. And not just, you know, listing down the details of the kind of people you want in your life. What is the phrase? Your walk has to match your talk, right? You know, you can't just say you want something and then do another thing. It's like saying, hey, I want people who are going to respect me, but then you surround yourself and give yourself freely to people who disrespect you, or, you know, just siphon off your time and your energy. You know, connections where there isn't an equal energetic exchange happening. It's really one of those things where you can shift your entire life when you realize your own self-worth. When you realize, like, yes, I am important, my energy matters, you know, I have a positive effect on others. That's such a powerful thing. And I just think that, you know, when people are able to realize that within themselves, it doesn't just grow your confidence, it doesn't just grow your strength. It really can make a huge difference in your life. Because when you see the value in yourself, others see the value in you. If you knew how magical you were, do you realize, like, what you could achieve? If you realized it, like, the magic is there. And all you have to do is realize it for yourself. And like, the best advice I have ever heard, I don't even know where you're from, but it was like, when you walk into a room, carry yourself as if you are blessing everybody in your presence. You know, like, your presence is a blessing. Not everybody gets to experience that. So, yeah. I'm gonna end my walk there. And yeah, I just want you who's watching to realize that you are so incredibly powerful and important. And I want you to see the value in yourself, like the value that I see in you. So, all right. I'll see you guys next time. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.